Hi, back over here at my Dreamy Virgo channel. How's my sweet dreamers doing today? We're going to be doing a read for the week of August 18th, just to see what type of obstacles, challenges, blessings, what type of experiences you would incur during this week, okay? If you do not follow me, please follow me, like, share, and comment. I'm also over there at Divine Stars too, so please support that channel. We're trying to grow this channel, and it's growing slowly but surely, but we need your support, and I cannot do this without your help. So how are you doing going into this week? I hope all is well. Before we get into our reading, we want to cleanse and clear our energy and space. So we're going to take a moment of silence to basically just cleanse our energy here. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Archangel Michael, we ask you to come into this area and protect us. Let's get into our prayer of protection. Holy Spirit, we ask you to come in this place to protect us from any harm or bad spirits. If any evil comes before us, we send it back to the pits of hell from which it's conjured from. We give thanks to our gods, goddesses, spirit guides, divine ancestors, supreme angels for guiding us during this journey of life. Holy Spirit, during this read, let us become aware and knowledgeable of all things. And please bless, protect the reader, viewer, and this wonderful message. All right, well, let's get into it. Ooh, let me relax. You know, when I go into that intro, I'll be all serious. I don't know. I want to share a little bit with you, but when I was in high school, I was in journalism. So I did the school news, I did the yearbook, and I also did the newspaper, and then I did the school broadcasting news. So if you sometimes when you hear me getting into that commentary, connotative type of talk, that's just come from my background, having a background in journalism during high school. And I loved it. I really loved it. And it has taught me a lot, especially when it comes to like being on social media and presentation. It really has taught me about presentation. But Virgo, you want to hear about your read this week. So let me jump right on into it. Like, ooh, lady, I'll be quiet. Let's get started. All right, let's get started, okay? Virgo, of course, you're going into this week. Beginning of this week here, we see that you are focused on your goals here. Anytime we see the boot represents focusing on your goals. So you may be increasing your effort and focusing on what you need to do. So it's basically taking more time, strategizing more, planning, spending time on the things that you really need to get done. You're going to be spending that extra time. And to doing that, we have the lobster. So also in the beginning of the week, that means financial pinching, financial planning. There be some issues to where, not saying that you're broke, but Virgo, but I'm saying that these are just like minute little issues where you may not be able to buy something this week that you want to buy. You may not be able to go out to that restaurant that you want to go out to, or spend on something that you want to spend. You are thinking about saving, kind of penny pitching, going to the grocery store using coupons. You could be also doing apps where you can get discounts on things. Price shopping and comparing prices when you're going into these stores, or just ordering stuff online that's cheaper, but you're watching your finances. You're really watching your finances here, okay? Also, going into the midweek, you could be having some misunderstandings here. You could have a misunderstanding. And this may be dealing with a family, because I'm really not seeing a lot based on jobs. So this may not be a misunderstanding at your job. It could be just some type of disagreement at home, with a family member, with a friend, okay? We have advice here. with the owl. So you're going to be looking towards a older person that has wisdom that may get you through this situation here. Okay. Again, family matters. We see that in the middle of the week, and that comes along with that misunderstanding. So, like I said, I knew it. I was sensing something that was dealing more related to the family, because I didn't see anything out here that would show me this was like a work-related incident. But going on to the later end of the week, Virgo, you got this. This is a temporary situation. We see that with the 10. Okay, so this disagreement that you're going to have, you're going to get over it very quickly. Okay, very, very quickly. And like with the owl, okay, that we see, you're going to be discussing something with, I want to say, a mature woman. I'm seeing a mature woman, an auntie, a mother, a grandmother, a friend, maybe a pastor, somebody that's older, a lot wiser, a lot experienced, that you're going to be asking questions, getting some answers, and just getting some advice from. I'm seeing that more towards the midweek and the end of the week for you, Virgo. You're going to be looking for some guidance and seeking some counsel there. Okay, but we do see that the Chariot card is out here, so you will be coming over this quickly. So whatever problem that you have, a family matter issue, it's going to come and go and blow away like the wind. It's going to come and go just as quick, because we see the tent, and the tent represents temporary situation. It's going to be a temporary situation that you're going to get over. Okay, then we see that you're disciplined, and this was also representing, remember earlier in the week, trying to achieve your goals. You're really going to sit down and focus on getting these things done, whether it's your finances, things at home, things involving your career. You're going to be focusing on taking that extra time to strategize to get what you need to get done. Okay, to get what you need to get done. We have the 7 of Pentacles out here. So again, that correlates with that Emperor card, working hard, being disciplined, putting the time into doing what you need to do to get this week straight. Okay, to stay on top, because Virgos, we don't like to get behind, and we damn sure don't like surprises. we do not at all. Again, Aquarius energy has jumped out on you, Virgo. We have the 5 of Swords here. So like I said, it's going to be a disagreement, a misunderstanding with somebody that is probably going to come up on you very aggressively. That may have an argument, like I said, but you're going to get over the situation. You're going to get over with this situation with this person. There's going to be a conflict that's going to arise, but it just seems like with somebody that's in close proximity to you, Virgo, like a family member, or a friend. It could be even a friend. It could even be a friend that you consider as family. But, whatever it is, you're going to navigate through that, and you're going to overcome it. Because again, we see the Chariot card, and the Chariot card is showing that you are overcoming this situation, Virgo. You're going to get through it this week. Okay, the High Priestess and the Queen of Pentacles is right out here in your face. I love to see these 2 beautiful ladies. Okay, I love seeing these 2 beautiful ladies, especially when they come out together, because this is a great sign. This is showing that the person that you're getting advice from is a very wise person. Remember, you're going to be seeking advice and counsel from somebody. Okay, well, here it is. This person is very wise. This person is older. They're nurturing, they're loving, and they're inviting. And this person, you can go to, like that auntie or that grandma that they know your flaws. They know your hard work. They don't judge. They're not judgmental. And they're very inviting. And you can go to them and you can talk to them about your problems and about your issues and get great advice. Watch who you're getting advice from. Everybody that's giving advice is not worth taking. But this person, it is worth taking the advice from, because they are well trusted. They are well trusted, and they're divine, and they're just as divine as you, because I wanted to tell you that Cobweb is about Virgo being protected from any forces beyond your control. So whatever surprise that may happen, or whatever the person that comes towards you that you're gonna have a disagreement with, some type of conflict with, you are protected. You're protected from this person. You're protected from these bad forces, these negative forces that come against you, Virgo. Okay? And this is why you know who to go to, because you're protected yourself, and you know who's protected, and you know where to go when you need advice, when you can't find the answer. And that is a very wise thing. You're very wise, Virgo. You're very wise. So that is one thing about us Virgos that I can brag on, that we're going to figure out the problem, and if we can't, we know where to go. We know where to go to get some type of resolve from these conflicts, okay? Virgo, here's another little side message. You have a friend that lives in a different state, I'm seeing. They may live in a different town, that may live across seas or whatever, but they are thinking of you. And if this resonates with you, please give them a call, okay? And they may be giving you a call, but they're really thinking about you. That you are on their mind, okay? And they're a good old friend. Good old friend. All right, Virgo. Well, that is the week of August 18th. Okay, so don't get discouraged. You're going to get through any issues that you have, and it's not going to take you down. It hasn't taken you down yet, and it won't, because you are divine. You are protected. You're being protected by your ancestors and your guides, and they're looking upon you, and they're guiding you. They're guiding you. All right, Virgo, you got this going into the week of August 18th. Like I say, like, share, subscribe, follow, and tune in. There will be more to come, more reads to come, and more messages for you. All right, have a blessed one. Peace out.